How's it going, guys? Rico here from Forever in Profit. This video is basically, I'm just going to be going over the way I use support and resistance. I use something called quarters theory. It's very useful. From what how I've been using it, it's been actually very effective in the market. So this is basically just going to be my new trainings. My old trainings, they're a little outdated, so yeah, I'm basically going to fill you in how I've actually been trading. I just use technical analysis, very simple, support and resistance. Quarters theory, that's my support and resistance. Trend lines, harmonic patterns, and Fibonacci. That's pretty much all I use. Obviously reversal patterns, market formations, market structure, and all that, but that's simple stuff you guys already should know. So yeah, so let me go into quarters theory actually. So what you do, it doesn't matter what platform you're on. Right now I'll show you MT4. I'm on Canadian dollar right now, so all you do is go on the monthly chart. Let's go actually on the weekly chart. Let's use on the weekly chart then. So all you do is go on the weekly chart right away. Okay, so we're on CAD, so you can just follow my example. You can pause the screen here and copy the side. So basically all you do is actually measure out 1,000 pips. See my major, these blue lines are going to be my 1,000 pip increments. Okay, and these black lines are my minor quarter points. So what you do is you actually measure out 1,000 pips. So I'll start from 1.1. Okay, add 1,000 pips, 1.2. Very simple, right? Those are your two major quarter points. Okay, and then all you do is split it up into 4 sections. So all you do is add 250 pips. So let me go back to 1.1. I'll add 250 pips, 1.125. Very simple. Add 250 pips to that, 1.15. I'm sorry, 1.25 on this one, and then this one's 1.15. Next quarter point, 1.175, and of course go back to 1.2. So all you do is actually duplicate that throughout your whole chart. You can go as high as you want to or as low as you want to. Just make sure you have enough of them set up so you don't have to be marking up your charts over and over again. So yeah, basically, so let me actually go into how you actually use it. So once again, measure off 1,000 pips, 1.1 to 1.2. It doesn't matter your currency pair. Just measure from a whole number. So let's say if this was 1.0, that's how you would start. Okay, and then you add 1,000 pips, 1.2 or 1.1 in that case, right? And then you actually separate them. Okay, so you measure 1,000 pip increments, and then between those 1,000 pip increments, you split it off into 250 pip increments. Okay, so whatever pair you're on, measure it. Use MT4. I think you can measure the pips easier on MT4. So yeah, very simple, but make sure they're whole numbers. Okay, and make sure you're using 250 pips for the separations in between the major quarter points. Right, so 1.3 in this example, 1.325, 1.35, 1.375, all the way up to 1.4. Alright, so if you need to watch the video again, watch the video again. It's very, very simple. I'll even pause for a second. Once again, pause for a second. Okay, so let me go down to the daily time frame and show you how actually effective these support and resistance are. Okay, so right off the bat, as you can see here, after CAD had this huge downtrend right here on the daily chart. After that huge uptrend, obviously we're going to get a correction. We got a beautiful correction, as you notice, where price stopped right at the quarter point, 1.25. Beautiful. So yeah, basically all these points they just act as a strong support and resistance, just like any other system of support and resistance. The higher I like to use it on the daily time frame, so for targets, because remember these increments are 250 pips away from each other. So obviously you're going to be using higher time frames, so daily chart, 4-hour chart, to be seeing your zone. So basically the point of these actual support and resistance, you're going to look for near misses, taps, reversal patterns off of them, structures set up near these quarter points, major and minor, and that's pretty much it. It's just very simple. You use it in conjunction with your system. So whatever, I don't know how you trade. Obviously, it should be technical analysis, but however you trade using support and resistance, this is the same way. Let me actually go back in time. That I haven't gone back in CAD in a while, but I'll just show you that it's been working. These quarter points, very effective. So I mean, I'm gonna keep this training short, guys. I just want you guys to get the most effective, basically short and effective. I'm not gonna get more information. Actually, trading is very simple. You just got to keep it simple. So right here, we have a quarter point 1.225. Alright, so as you can see, price went into an uptrend, pulled back. I'm sure I can get a Fibonacci off of that right on the quarter point. Notice this price struggled at the quarter point, dipped below, made a reversal pattern, break of a trend line on that reversal pattern, right? Minor trend line, counter trend line. Yeah, because this is an uptrend. A counter trend line would be facing downwards. Boom, counter trend line gets broken, reversal pattern, closes above the quarter point, entry right there, stop loss near the low. Very simple. Let me actually do a Fibonacci on that just to show you how simple this actually is. So low to high, very simple. Let's see where their retracement is. Probably 1618. Very simple. All right, so we got a 618 tap, almost a 77 tap, but 618 is the best. I like it for my Fibonacci's. I think it's the most solid. If I see a trade off of 618, I take the trade. Simple as that. Beautiful, beautiful Fibonacci. So as you can see, we have an up move, a pullback, and then of course continuation. So yeah, that would be an example. Let me zoom in just a little bit, just so you can see it better. Really get in there. So as you can see, this reversal pattern that formed here with a large doji candle at the bottom, obviously a retest of the low, right? This was the low right here on that candle. Retested it, broke the low, but closed back above. Reversal pattern, closed above the quarter point. Daily chart reversal pattern, buy. Very simple. Oh, and then you're okay. So let's say you took a buy right here at this quarter point. Your target can actually be the next quarter point. So that's actually 250 pips. So we're talking really good trades here. If you're taking off the daily chart, as long as you have a good setup, risk management always, because higher time frames, you're gonna have drawdown most of the time, right? Because you're gonna be holding your trade. So yeah, basically once it breaks one quarter point, you're gonna look for the next quarter point to be hit. So right here. We got a retest right here off the Fibonacci, beautiful, right? A daily Fibonacci, 618 tap, reversal pattern, closed above the 50 Fibonacci, as well closed above the quarter point at 1.225. Right there would have been an entry. If you didn't get in there, there's your next entry, right here. That reversal pattern continuation trade, right here, boom. Break of the high is what you expected, boom, broke through, consolidate, keep going, hit the next quarter point. So really, so if you got in right here, your take profit could have been right under that quarter point. If you got in right here, could have been right under that quarter point, or you could have targeted the next quarter point. So it's very simple. This is how I do my targets. It's a little bit more long-term trading, but it's very solid. Basically, the market likes to swing back and forth through these quarter points and use them as support and resistance. I mean, you guys should already know this. My training is not going to be, how do I say this? I'm not going to be going over how to draw trend lines and all that. You guys should already know, the basics like trend lines, how to set up your fibs, low to high, high to low, all that. Okay, so I'm not going over that. I'm just going over my system of how I trade. Basically, pretty much naked charts. Maybe I'll use an average here or there. I use TDI, right, for the RSI. That's all I use it. That's all I use. So let me actually switch over to another pair and actually go over some examples. But as you can see, you can go back in time, back test, and you'll see that these quarter points are beautiful. Alright, so let me get off full screen and go to my MT4. I shrunk down the TDI just so you guys can see it better. I don't want to get rid of it because then I have to draw these quarter points all over again. So when I reset my template, okay, so most of the time what you're going to get is these taps to these quarter points, right? But some of the times you're going to get these near misses. So right here, that would still give you a signal to take the trade. So let me change this color. Change this color on this box and see it better. See it. Maybe in orange right here, so you can just see what I'm talking about. You see these near misses? Okay, so if you want to know more about the quarter point, you can get the book, or you can just get the PDF online, right, for free. You can get the book online for free, or the audiobook, or whatever. So basically, look, we got a near miss at that quarter point, 7500. I'm on NZD USD daily chart, so we got a near miss right here. That would have signaled to me some type of entry. Consolidation, breakthrough. Notice where it consolidated right at the next quarter point. What did I tell you? If you're going to be taking a trade, obviously your target's going to be the next quarter point, right? If you're using the system, very, very, very solid system. You can back test, it does work. So right here, another example. Price had been trending downwards. Actually looks like a harmonic pattern. I'm sure on the 4-hour chart it'd be a harmonic pattern, but stepping away from just a harmonic pattern, just going off quarter points. Right here we have quarter point 67500. We have a reversal pattern, Same thing we saw in the CAD. A reversal pattern underneath our quarter point. It struggled right there, broke through, reversal pattern back up, closed above our quarter point, enter, target the next quarter point. So that would have been actually 250 pips. Right? Very beautiful trade. I mean, that's beautiful trades right there. So if you can be swinging these for 250 pips a pop, you have the patience for it. Right here, another one. So we got a reversal pattern. Let me zoom in on that one. We got a reversal pattern, and as well as a break of support, right? Our support was our quarter point, 72500. Broke through reversal pattern after a long consolidation phase. And then you get a reversal pattern break, breaks the low, right there's an entry, your next target, next quarter point. Or this actually supply and demand level, which I see right here. Excuse me. So, yeah, basically, my target would be, since you see how Aussie dollar is trending downwards, I would just have my trend lines drawn out, and as soon as that trend line breaks to the upside, I'm going to start looking for the other way. But right now, my target is actually right here. My target for a short position would be right here, right near the quarter point. Why do I say right near? Because we have a supply and demand area right here, as you can see. So that would be actually a beautiful spot to take profit, maybe get a small consolidation here, maybe a bounce, pull back, hit the trend line, go back down. But so yeah, you can see how that works. Basically, you would be taking market formations, and you see where they close, you see how they react near these quarter points, you target the next quarter point. It's a very simple system. It's been working good for me. Right here we have head and shoulders right on the quarter point. Just, I mean, this is so easy to identify. Once actually, you know, you get in the flow and you start analyzing your chart. So let me actually go back and go on a 4-hour chart. Let me go back. I highlighted it. Let's see if I can find it right there. Zoom out. So right here we have a head and shoulders formation. So we have a shoulder right here that just stalled out at the quarter point, 6500. Beautiful. We have a break under, come back up, retest the shoulder area. Never broke the shoulder area, the quarter point, 6500. Could have gotten an entry somewhere in here, or right here on these retests, right? Okay, I'll do a Fibonacci probably from this low to that high, and I would have an entry in there probably, right? So my target, if it closed above this quarter point, is the next quarter point. It touched it beautifully, so I mean, it's crazy trades. 61 tap, another 61 tap, 61.8 tap, beautiful, right on the quarter point. I mean, my God, you can't get any more perfect setups like this. This is the type of trades you go hard on, 5-10 lots. Just because you're so confident, right? You got a 61.8 bounce, right shoulder area, closed above the quarter point. Looks like we're going to retest the highs. Looks like we did. Broke above our next quarter point. Stalled out, didn't hit the next one, but see. So as soon as it closes back under, you see how it closed right here, it broke through our quarter point. You would have been out already. Your take profit would have been hit right here, right under that quarter point, anywhere in there. If you got in somewhere here, or here on this left shoulder, maybe down here. If you're a beast, you got in down here. If you're conservative, you wait for a pullback right here, 618, beautiful entry in there. Take profit would have been hit up here. As soon as it broke back down under, as you can see, we have a bearish setup right here, right? It's like a double top type formation. It's a 4-hour chart. So on the 1-hour chart, I probably see some type of formation here. I'm sure my TDI would give me something on the 1-hour chart right here to short. So yeah, as it broke through this quarter point, target the next quarter point. Very simple. So it broke through. Our take profit would have been right above our quarter point. I tell you to take profit right above the quarter point because sometimes they hover right near it and they don't touch it. So you don't want to be trapped like that and not get your take profit hit, and then it reverses. So you want to put it right above our quarter point or right below our quarter point whenever we take profit. All right, very simple. You see right here. This is an example right here. If you had your take profit all the way at the quarter point up here, you would have probably been furious because it wouldn't have hit because of the spread. So obviously it's better to have it right under. You see how you get those wicks right there? Before, you see I busted through right there, but you would have been furious if that didn't hit your take profit, right? Because you put it right on there. So put it a little bit under. I would say maybe 25, 50 pips right under the quarter point. It's a good area. Take profit, alright? So yeah, guys, make sure to label your charts once again. Go on the weekly chart. Here's my NZD chart. Let me zoom out. You can see it. So as you can see, I went all out. I did all my support and resistance. 1,000 pip increments first. My black lines are 1,000 pips away from each other, and then the blue lines are quarter points, so 250 pip increments. Very simple, very, very simple. So I'll just pause it right there for a second. Zoom in one more time. There you go. There you go, something like that. Alright, so very simple. You have zones, you have targets, you have your targets. You don't have to, you know, be questioning. You're always going to get little structures, right? So right here, like descending triangle or whatever, descending wedge type formation, right? You have your breakout right there, retest, and look at that retest right to the quarter point. Once again, retest, quarter point breakthrough, target the next one, boom, retest, boom, drop. See, and then where did it stop? Right on a quarter point. I mean, this is obvious. This is just obvious. Like, the market moves through these support and resistance zones, like, just back and forth basically. So yeah, I hope you guys learned something from here. I'm gonna cut it right here at 16 minutes. Quarter points. Look up quarter points theory. Watch this video again if you don't understand it. It's just basically it's support and resistance zones. Okay, so 1,000 pip increments separated by 250 pips each for the minor quarter points. All right, so you just separate 1,000 pips first, and then you split that up at 250 pip increments. Very simple. Those are your zones. Do this on all your pairs you trade. I don't trade that many pairs. I only trade maybe 2-3. That's good for me for my focus, and I have my charts marked up. I have my charts marked up on MT4 as well as TradingView. So yeah, I like MT4 just because of the TDI. Alright, so if you're wondering about my TDI, I actually changed the settings on it. So if you use TDI, I actually changed the settings from a 21 RSI period to a 14. Alright, so a 5 and a 7 RSI period moves way too quick for me, so all I did was double it to a 14, right? From 7 to 14. 21 moved a little too slow, just a tiny bit too slow for me, so 14 is right in the happy medium. As you can see, you have beautiful setups. I want to try to get Ryan on the TDI, but I mean, he loves RSI, so I mean, he would love this. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Quarter points, look into it. Quarter points theory. I hope it helped you. Support and resistance, very important part of my trading. For targets, everything. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out. Hey guys, Rico here from Forever in Profit, bringing you another quick video. I'm going to show you how to set a stop loss as a take profit. So what you do is, look, I have a buy here. All I'm going to do is, I'm going to set like a normal stop loss. Look, let's say I set a stop loss like this. Once my trade goes into profit, a good amount, I would say like I wait until at least 50 pips before, or at least 25 to 30 pips before I move this stop loss. So what you do is, all you do is grab your stop loss, and you're going to move it above your order. So if I have a buy, I'll move it above. If I have a sell, I'll move it below. So what that's going to do is that's going to lock in my profits and basically make this a risk-free trade. Okay, so you see how I move my stop loss above the buy order? So now if the market triggers it, I'll make 15 bucks off the standard, right? And I won't put my account at risk of losing money by having my stop loss all the way down here. Also, you can still set your normal take profit. Look, let me zoom out. I'll set a normal take profit like normal, like right here. my next supply and demand zone. So as you can see here, look, my take profit is 42 pips, and my stop loss, I moved it to be a little bit above break even. Okay, so it's pretty useful, guys. So whenever you're in profit, you can just move your stop loss. Look, let me do it again. So I know I'm gonna get inboxed. So okay, look, let me remove it. Okay, look, their order. I have my regular take profit. I'm gonna set a stop loss, right? I set a stop loss. All I do is click it, drag it above my order, below my order if it's a sell, above my order if it's a buy. Look, I'm gonna lock in my profits. I'm gonna lock in 15 bucks, right, on this buy. So if the market triggers it, I won't lose money. I'll actually make a little bit, but it's just so that you have no fear. You can let your trade run. So now you have a stop loss to protect your account, right? You moved your stop loss to break even or to make a little bit of profit. And as my trade goes into profit, I'll just keep moving my stop loss up, right? My new stop loss as a profit take, right? Just in case it triggers. See, so as the market moves up, I'll just keep moving it up. Get me? Okay, so be careful also with the spread, because they can come back and just tap it and then keep going. So you wanna be careful with that. But that's pretty much it, guys. If you have any questions, inbox me. But it's pretty simple stuff. You guys should already know this. If you're new, this is a nice way to protect your account. Once your order's in profit, all you do is move your stop loss above or below, depending on if you have a sell or a buy. And what that'll do is that'll lock in your profits and keep your account safe. And the more, as my order goes into profit, I'll just keep moving my stop loss. You have to be very careful because they might just trigger it and keep going. Okay, so you gotta know what you're doing, but you slowly move it up as your order goes into profit. My take profit is always 50 pips minimum. I don't do anything below that, so that's pretty much it, guys. You guys have a good night. Peace.